Recording in progress.
This topic is solving an absolute value inequality, and it's problem type 5. So in this particular problem, we want to have our absolute value all by itself. So when we start the equation, we're going to start by adding 6 to both sides, and we get a negative 40. And then we need to divide by 5. So we have the absolute value of y plus 1 is less than or equal to negative 8. So do you see how the absolute value itself is all by itself on the left side? So we want to get it to that place. And then because it's less than or equal to, that's the distance from 0. Oh, hang on a second. We can't have an absolute value less than a negative number. Okay, so that's just no solution. We're not even going to keep going. And we're going to just do some more practice so we actually have something to solve here. Okay, so in this one, we're going to get the absolute value of 3v all by itself by adding 25 to both sides. Okay, so we have the absolute value of 3v is greater than, what is that, like about 7? Yes. Okay, so now that's okay. We can have an absolute value greater than a positive number. So because it's greater than, and absolute value means distance, then we're going to have an or statement. And we're going to have 3v is greater than 7, or 3v is less than negative 7. So it's going to go like it's almost as if you were drawing it. You would have a dot on 7 and it'd go out this way, and you'd have an open dot on negative 7 and the arrows would go that way. So we're going to type in, oh, wait a minute, we need to, that's not true because we are not done. We have to solve for v here. So wait, let me erase this stuff. We solve by dividing by 3. I totally forgot that part. So v has to be less than negative 7/3, or v is greater than 7/3. So it's still arrows going in opposite directions. We just want the correct terms. So we are going to type in, here we go. V is less than negative 7/3. Then we use the or. V is greater than 7/3. And let's do some more practice. Okay, we want to get our absolute value of w plus 1 all alone. So I'm just going to start here and subtract 8. There we go. So we have 4 times the absolute value of w plus 1 is greater than or equal to 20. Then we're going to divide by 4. So we have the absolute value of w plus 1 is greater than or equal to 5. So we're in the same position as the last problem. We're going to have w plus 1 is greater than or equal to 5, or w plus 1 is less than or equal to negative 5. We're going to subtract 1. So we have w is less than or equal to negative 6, or w is greater than or equal to 4. So we had to subtract 1 to get the 4, subtract 1 from negative 5 to get that. So we're going to go ahead and type that in. We have w is less than or equal to negative 6. Then we have or w is greater than or equal to 4. I really want to do a less than one. So let's just see if the next one's less than. There we go. So we're going to begin by subtracting our 4. Negative 12 minus another 4 is negative 16. So we have 8 times the absolute value of x minus 1 is less than negative 16. We're going to divide by 8. The absolute value of x minus 1 is less than negative 2. That's a negative number. So we're just going to go ahead and put no solution. And that's the end of the lesson.